Hello dear Leo, I will tell you today's horoscope for July 29th, 2024. A message of love, hope and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Leo, July 29th, 2024. Hello dear Leo, I'll tell you today's horoscope. Eat less sugar, you will help maintain your weight. A hug from your parents, if you have them, will be something that will brighten your day. Do not forget to pay them a visit and talk about the important decisions you must make, they will advise you. At work, Leo will be faced with a difficult task that can lead to failure. This can have unpleasant consequences for the evaluation of your work, so if this happens, do not stop putting all your potential and talent into what they will entrust to you. At home you will need to be patient and calm, since it will be a busy day and with many things to solve, there will be unexpected money expenses. Take care of your finances, since more expenses will come in the future. If you are a boss in your workplace, it is likely that you should let someone go today. Try to make the best decision, based on performance and not personal matters. Thank that person and give him a good recommendation if he deserves it. Do not stop observing your body, you are losing shape. Go back to exercising, you are always on time. Discovered lies and deceit that can no longer be sustained will be the tonic of the day. It is likely that in your work certain rules that were clear from the beginning are being broken. Do not let this pass you by or allow an injustice. If the agreements are not respected, then you must take action against it. You can always find a new place to perform. You deserve to break your current bad streak, so it is very important that you always want to be better and not die for what you cannot get around. It is likely that you will meet someone you have not seen for a long time on the street or in some other place. Do not turn your back on him if he asks you for some kind of favor. It is an excellent day to enjoy the family and the people you love the most. You should not think that you will always have all the time in the world to share with them. Take advantage of these special days. Do not let a person who wants to give you information about something important for your life leave without giving you this wise advice. It could be something important to improve your health. You have to be very attentive to the signs that life will give you regarding something important that you have stopped doing and that you have to put into practice again. It could be something important to better achieve your work. It is not a good idea to ask for vacations today. You could jeopardize your job. It is better to stand firm for the days that will come at work. There will be a lot to do and you are necessary. There are many things that you must do today, so do not get lost on the way to fulfilling the responsibilities that you have been adopting because they are very positive for you and your path. The idols that you have from youth can teach you through their example. If it is not very positive, do not take them into account. The love that is given, if you really look at who you are giving it to, can be very bad for your path, so putting yourself in the place of a person who is with someone who does not really love could make everything a little more complicated in your life, so keep trying to see things for what they really are. There are things in your way, many opportunities and options that you can take without realizing that everything can get more serious. Life is moving forward and you just need a little more attention to things that are starting to happen. If you fall sick in bed today, then try to take care of yourself during the day. Don't play strong, you don't have to. Leo has great strength and confidence in what he does, but today he could be seen as exhausted in this regard. Getting out of the city for a weekend is a must for everyone who finds themselves wrapped up in noise and concrete. If you can do it with a group of friends, even better. You need to start worrying more about the elderly in your family. Someone might be facing health problems right now. Free yourself a little more. You are putting too much pressure on your life and you are taking it too seriously. You have to lighten the load a little and give yourself the courage to fly away if you have planned it for a long time. You have money saved that today could be in danger since an unforeseen event will happen to which you will have to put money that you do not have in your hands. You have the confidence that you needed some time ago to do what you really want, even to let go of something stable that you had, but that didn't completely satisfy you. Life often does not wait, so it is important to take a leap of faith when your intuition is giving you all the signs that it is. You are very close to meeting someone who will change your life forever, and you can feel that he is coming. Prepare to welcome him into your life the way you know how to do it. An inheritance or money owed could be resolved today, and you will receive that money. Use it for a project that has been going around in your head for a long time. Do not waste it on unnecessary things. If you are in a relationship, the day will be very profitable, since you could agree on the future steps that you are going to follow. The lion wants things right now that sometimes shouldn't be or aren't available. For everything you want to get, you just have to put one more share of your energy and effort. So right now there are good options for you, and for that everything goes a little better in your Leo life. Leo has no fears in love. He knows that he can conquer whoever he is at the moment, and he can have a good relationship because Leo knows how to adapt very well to others in a relationship, but he will always choose to follow his heart. That is the nobility of Leo. You are very successful at this time at work, and you have to take advantage of the new gains to start changing certain aspects of your life that are not right now. If there is a part of you that still wants some things from your past, you have to take a good look at what that thing you want caused you. Maybe you just miss the feeling. Do not let people tell you everything you should do. You have to listen to others and put their advice into practice, but that does not mean that you do absolutely everything. We will now move on to the aspects of health, money, and love. But first, I would like to invite you to subscribe and activate the notification bell so that you always know everything related to your sign day by day, and thus you can prevent many situations and know how to face any unforeseen event. Leo horoscope in love today. If you have a partner, it is one of those days when everything gets bogged down and it seems that even the air has stopped. These are days that are part of love, where boredom and routine take their toll. These are days that we should not accept, and that spring up for us to put ourselves on alert, and as a couple we move back to life. If you don't have a partner, nobody seems to interest you, and that can be good, since it allows you to rest your heart, put your feelings in order, discover what you really want, and that way you can make an imaginary portrait of that person tailored to your dreams. Once you have it, you can search for it. Leo health horoscope. You let several days go by without exercise, and today everything points to another lost day for your body. This should not happen, because every day less exercise and care implies a setback in your present and future health. Put aside the excuses and take responsibility for your well-being once and for all. Watch your weight, because you're losing shape and that will affect you later on. Try to eat healthy and avoid eating out on the days you can. During this day you'll feel dynamic and vital. You'll be able to do everything. You'll spend more time on your well-being and, therefore, you'll feel good about your health. The potentialities existing in this cycle are very auspicious and promising. Don't worry if there's a lack of work, because in a short time you'll be back in control of your affairs. If you've recently submitted a project, you'll have to be patient. Read things carefully before signing anything. Study the documents thoroughly, and you'll be lucky with money and at work. Try to make some investments on this day or in the next few days. You may have problems if you continue spending without control, so try to moderate yourself a little. You are in the middle of a process of economic growth, perhaps something slow but sure and effective to the maximum. You are about to recover something that you once had but that was lost due to bad management. In your private life you are having some emotional problems, so you may not be in the best moment to make some kind of romantic commitment. You will have very good relationships with natives of the Virgo sign. In love, there is a person who is very interested in getting to know you. You could try. Someone you thought you knew will give you a pleasant surprise. Enjoy it. Be careful with your character and don't get into trouble because you may regret it. In love, you will feel attracted to someone who has been on your mind and heart for a long time, but you had not defined. Love is hovering around you, and you will be amazed at how it sets its sights on someone who was close to you until now. Quote of the day: intelligent people don't dwell on mistakes, they look for solutions. If you have recently gained weight, cut out some foods you really like from your diet to achieve the health goals you aspire to. Don't forget that a diet without physical activity is not recommended. At work, you will encounter a very stubborn and capricious coworker who insists on doing things his way. Concentrate closely on what you are doing, especially if you work with delicate equipment. Leo natives are often deficient in vitamin A, which can cause vision problems, skin infections, and defects in tooth formation. Foods rich in this vitamin include carrots, broccoli, pumpkin, fish liver oil, kidney, milk, cream, egg yolk, and fortified margarine. Vitamin D deficiency can lead to osteoporosis. Foods rich in iodine such as iodized salt, shellfish, gelatin, and seaweed are beneficial. Foods rich in magnesium include nuts, cocoa, legumes, brewer's yeast, seaweed, whole grains, soy, and shellfish. Compatibility and relationships. Today's best relationship. Things will go very well if your partner is a fire sign like yours, also Sagittarius, and very well with Libra and Gemini. With Cancer, there is a good attractive vibe. The most tense relationship. Be careful when trying to clarify embarrassing issues with earth signs like Virgo or Capricorn. Current compatibility. You are in a compatible tone with your own element, as well as with Aquarius and Gemini. If you are single, do not look for a partner, you do not need one. Lucky number, 71. Try to use it in everything you can. Lucky color, magenta. Universal number for today, 6. Favorable hours for today, according to Eastern European Standard Time, adapt to your national time 7:20 a.m., 9:15 a.m., 10:15 p.m., and 12:10 p.m. Lucky numbers in the game, 6, 25, 26, and 44. Today your partner will propose to you to join a business of a friend of his. Although he assures you that he is trustworthy, in reality he is not. You must be cautious when rejecting his proposal and suggesting that he reject it too. Choose your words carefully to avoid conflicts and maintain good communication. In the sentimental field, you have adopted an attitude of distance. You have a good relationship as a couple, but you are now prioritizing other things outside of your relationship. Today, try to make up for these absences and apologize for this distance. You will discover that your partner loves you more than it seems. Today could be a hectic day. In addition to your daily work, you may have to take on some other task that gets on your nerves and for which you have no ability. Think that this is what it is and, no matter how you put it, you will have to take it on. Have a good attitude and be willing to get ahead. Your superiors are wrong to scold you unfairly. Think about how to deal with this situation in a prudent manner. Prove your point with facts and data. Find the necessary evidence and, with it in hand, you will be able to claim an apology or fair compensation. Saturn in the 8th house indicates that you are in a time of intense work to achieve your goals and realize your projects. Efforts that will be rewarded over time. The time has come to project yourself forward and glimpse a strategy to establish the foundations of your economic security. Money will emerge where you least expected it. You are worried that you have lost your energy and are producing and doing less. It's not due to age, you're in excellent health. The key is losing focus due to your worries. Avoid getting distracted by secondary issues and concentrate on what really matters. You must take care of your health and all types of sexual contact. Take precautions to avoid contagious diseases and periodically check your reproductive organs. Pay close attention to all the signals your body sends. A chronic condition can become complicated if you don't take care of it properly. Don't be reckless or do anything foolish by going out into the open without shelter or not taking enough care of yourself. Don't sit in front of the door that closed waiting for it to open. Observe how many options have opened up at this time. Follow your hunches. Avoid complicating your life by spending time with those who don't appreciate your efforts. Don't divert attention from the main thing to the secondary. You are in harmony with the other fire elements, especially with Sagittarius and also with air elements like Aquarius and Gemini. You are not up for adventures or passing romances. Your thing is building a serious, long-term relationship that will give you the emotional stability you long for and fill your days with happiness. Don't see the impossible at this point in your life, Leo. If things haven't really gone the way you want, it's not because you haven't wanted it, it's just because maybe you haven't been really seeing what you really need, so put your hands at the service of what you really want to live from now on. Many days and maybe months have passed since that person is not in your life at this moment, so the time has really come to start moving forward. Don't let things go the way they really don't want in your path and your future. Love is important, don't let it go just like that. If you think a little more about things at work, you could find not only the fun of work, but you will also be able to see the things that are currently prepared to welcome you on this good path. If you really want health to be present today, if you really want it to be on your side, then start looking at the positive side of life. The step towards a better life always goes hand in hand with the plans we have and the things we are willing to do. What goes hand in hand with life is always positive, no matter if it sometimes has bad results. We can always get ahead of the difficult. Leo has a lot to think about today. It is very difficult to start thinking about it when you have so many problems around you. The best thing is to start taking action on those problems and solve them as soon as possible. You need to be more focused on it. On the path you are walking, you have met people who have given you a lot. You should try to thank them. Today, remember their selfless help, and the words and gestures you should make with them will come to you. Leo has a very good and calm day in all areas. A moment of sincerity with your partner will always bring something good for the future, even if you have to say things that may hurt for a moment. Something very nice will happen to you at work. This could be a very important starting point for a better career prospect. You could even have the opportunity to get promoted. Congratulations on this. Remember to enjoy this good moment responsibly and continue doing the good work that has made you stand out until now. If you don't have a partner, the point of joining another person should be the search for happiness, nothing more and nothing less. Any other cause that drives you towards that person has no weight and will not prevail in the end. What will count is whether that person can make you a better person, whether they can inspire you to do so. If you recently ended a relationship, it's time to move forward, rescue the good, and leave the past behind. It's not time to fall in love again, so if you're single, it's better to spend some time alone to reflect on what you've experienced. If you're in a relationship, the idea is to found paradise again, this time on Earth. Your partner tries to do it day after day. If you haven't noticed, it's time for you to do so. It's also time to pitch in and join their just cause. The purpose of all love is to preserve itself in happiness, and it's time to participate in the cause. You have a problem in the relationship today, but it's very likely that it's not even related to both of you and is from other people. But in some way it has influenced you. Don't let that affect your commitment. Nothing can come to destroy what you've built. Leo is worrying too much about things that can prevent him from having something good in his work life. You just have to calm down a bit and let everything improve from today. You have a great opportunity in business. You just need to make an important decision about where you want to invest. Follow your intuition and your great ability to make some negotiations that will bring you good dividends later. It is a fact that there is more in you than what people see at first glance. It is time to let that potential out. Forget false humility, it is time to shine with your potential. There is no tomorrow when it comes to self-confidence. You need to assert yourself, and you must do it right now, without a doubt. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.